Hello everyone, welcome back to the Daddy Cliff channel. It's been a while. Today let's look at an opportunity for you to do a graduate program at University of Guelph in Canada, and it is going to be at the Arrell Institute, and the scholarship is for graduate students. As it is written here, the Arrell scholarship is currently open for application, and the application deadline is February 22, 2024. It's important that you take into account this deadline. Do not send in your applications late. And this is what the scholarship is going to cover. It says here 50,000 Canadian dollar per year for 4 years of PhD and up to 2 years for master's studies. They would equally provide you with workplace ready training, applied learning opportunities to connect with industry and non-academic partners in the agri-food sector. Yeah, it is very important to note that this program is mainly for those who are in the agricultural sciences. It can be either in animal or food sciences. You can go ahead and look at the other opportunities. Now let's look at how to apply. Like I said, the scholarship is at University of Guelph in Canada. If you click here, it will take you to Graduate Studies Internal Award. This is the website where you can have more detailed information about how to get into the University of Guelph, because the Arrell Institute is on the University of Guelph. It says here the Arrell Food Institute at University of Guelph is now accepting scholarship application for students entering a graduate program in fall 2024 semester. You can go ahead and read the other details. It's always important to read everything in detail, but I don't want to make the video very long, so I will not go into some of those details. It's important that you take your time and read them. This is the value and duration. Masters is 50,000 Canadian dollar per year for up to 2 years. That's 6 semesters. And then doctoral program, it's also 50,000 per year for up to 4 years. That's equal to 12 semesters of studies. Now, what are the eligibility criteria for you to get this scholarship? They say you must be entering a graduate program in 4 semesters following the application deadline. So you must be planning to study in fall 2024. That's next year. And then they say here for the admission average, they want students whose research align with the vision of the Arrell Food Institute. So you have to go back to the Arrell Food Institute website and read more about the institute. So let's just look at it. It's important to go to the section about us and then try to read, get some information about the institute. You cannot be applying to study in any university without knowing the missions and visions of the university. It might give you some inspiration when writing important documents like statement of purpose, because they would want to see the motivation in you. It's important to also know that if you read about a university or any educational institution, their visions and missions, it will equally give you some idea as to what to write, so that you can be more convincing and cause them to give you the scholarship. So it's important that you go ahead and read all of these sections, like what we do and the projects that they've carried out. It's very important that you read everything about the Arrell Food Institute. It's important. I cannot overstress that. So you must make sure your research aligns with their vision. So the second condition is that applicants must meet the admission requirement for the desired graduate program. So you can go ahead and then look at the different graduate programs. If you go back and then click on graduate programs, you would find the different graduate programs beginning with accounting. But it's important that you know that you can only apply for programs that are in agriculture. For example, food science, food agricultural resource and economics. So if you click, for example, food science, and then there's also food safety and quality assurance. So if you click, for example, food science, it will give you detailed information about admission requirements for you to gain admission into the food science department. So it's very important that you go ahead and read more details about the food science major. There is an opportunity for you to even go to the program website. When you click on it, it will take you to this page: Master of Science and PhD in Food Science, thesis research. So go ahead and read everything. There is even a section down here for funding, career opportunities, and sample course. So take your time, read it, and then understand the admission requirements. It's very important that you read the admission requirement. It says here how to apply. Admission requirement, if you click here, it says here applicants to the MSc and PhD are evaluated on academic performance in a relevant field of study, referral assessment, statement of interest, and experience in appropriate and related field. Like I said, there would always be need for you to submit a statement of interest or statement of purpose. You have the deadlines here for application. It's very important. For fall, it says July 1st, but it is important that you take into account the scholarship application deadline. And then it also says here, as part of the application requirement, you are required to secure a faculty advisor to supervise your program. So note that for you to gain admission into the food science department, you must contact a professor whose research interest aligns with your own research interest. You must talk to them first before you apply for admission. There are other selection criteria here that you must make sure you read. And then they say, what is an Arrell scholarship application? To be considered for an Arrell, applicants must submit an application to the graduate program at the University of Guelph, an Arrell scholarship application. So this is the process. It is very important that you know that you must make sure you gain admission into one of the graduate programs and then also submit another application for the Arrell scholarship. So part 1, submit application for admission to a graduate program. So if you click here, it will take you again to the graduate programs page where you can specifically go to the graduate programs. The next, applicants to the Arrell scholarship must submit an application for admission to a graduate program at the University of Guelph with a plan of research that is compatible to the Arrell Food Institute vision, e.g. food security, plant science, consumer behavior, diet, and nutrition. Like I said, for those who will be going in for programs that are mostly in the agricultural sector, they stand a better chance rather than somebody who is going in for accounting, because the Arrell Food Institute is basically focused on agricultural sciences, be it food science or animal science. It's important that you take into account that. You must also make sure you meet the graduate program admission requirement when applying. And then they say international applicant can utilize the international credential guideline to assess their academic background in relation to graduate programs admission requirement. It's very important that you take your time, get enough information before you apply. If you look at the international credential guidelines, you would have more information. You can go by country. Make sure you look for your country and then follow the requirements that are needed for your country. Here there is Nigeria. For those who are coming from Nigeria, you would have the requirements here. That's the grading system. And then for those who are from, let's say, India, you have the requirements for people from India here. You can go ahead and look at the grading systems that they would consider as meeting the requirements for you to apply for this scholarship. This is the first part 1, which is you meeting the requirements for you to gain admission to a graduate program at University of Guelph. And then part 2 will require you now to apply for the Arrell scholarship by the deadline. They say a complete scholarship application consists of the following items: a statement of research interest and personal motivation. They say maximum 2-page, a curriculum vitae, a letter of support from a prospective University of Guelph faculty advisor that confirms that the applicant meets the graduate program admission requirement and will be accepted into a graduate program. Like I said, you must contact University of Guelph in Canada. So make sure you go ahead and read the other requirements that are down here. It's important that you take your time and read every other information. I'll provide the link down in the description. But first, I want us to look at how you can go about looking at other scholarship opportunities in the University of Guelph in Canada. At the University of Guelph website, there is this narrow my search section, and then you would find program level. you would find here doctoral, graduate diploma or master's degree. We will just leave it open. And then there is a section for colleges. You have arts, there's CBS. In case you're confused as to what the meaning of CBS, CEPS might mean, all you need to do is go up to academics, and then you would find them here. There is College of Arts, College of Biological Science, which means CBS will be College of Biological Science, and then CEPS will be College of Engineering and Physical Science. So if you go back, you would find the other ones. It's as simple as that. And then you can decide to know if you would have to submit an application or not. Let's just leave it blank, because it's important to know that for some scholarship you have to apply to the university first and then apply, get the scholarship from the scholarship website separately, just as is the case with Arrell Food Institute. And then financial need, do you need it? We'll leave it open. And then citizenship, we can take non-Canadian, and then we can just go ahead and filter. It will bring out this list of scholarships, and then you would find their values here. This scholarship, the Allen Lyons Family Soils at Guelph Graduate Scholarship, offers 2 Master of Science award, and the value is 10,000 Canadian dollar for over 3 semesters. And then there is Anne and Val Scholarship, and then you would find the Arrell Institute Scholarship here. This is the value awarded in the fall, and recipient must be registered to receive. This is the application process. Application for admission, apply by letter, research proposal, or summary and CV reference letter. We've gone through the processes, and then the deadline is February 28th, and it is for both Canadian permanent residents and non-Canadians, which means those who are not living in Canada. And then there are other scholarships down here which you can go ahead and look at the details. There are way too many other scholarships for us to be looking at them one by one, so you can take your time and then go ahead and look at them. One never knows, you might find something that might be of interest to you. So this is the Arrell Food Institute scholarship. If you click here, you would find more details about the scholarship. And then there is also a link down here that will actually take you to the Arrell Food Institute website, the website that we started this video by looking at. So this is a website. If you look up here, there is scholarships, there is the Arrell scholarship here, and then there is detail about the scholarship. If you click here, it will take you to the University of Guelph website. So it's very important that you know this little detailed information. You can as well read about the Arrell Food Institute here by going to the About Us section. It's important that you go through the different tabs that are available on this website, events, read everything and get used to this website. It's very important that before you apply for any scholarship, you know what you're getting into. Understand what the providers of the scholarship are all about, what their goals and objectives are. It will really help you in shaping your writing, because once they see that your goals, your future goals are kind of aligned with their vision, there's a probability that they will give you the scholarship. It's very important. I think this video has been very long. I'll end the video here. Please, if you know you've not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure you do subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.